In this video we will learn about input and output function in Python. So there are several built-in input and output functions. So one of them is print. So let's run it. So you can see it has printed 1, 2, 3 and 4. So similarly we can also use a separator. Let's put here a separator of with hash. Okay, so hash will be there in between instead of white space, which is default. So let's run it. So you can see space is removed and hash is there. So now Python has a built-in and that is a next line character. So we'll change that. Let's make it, so this time I am going to put separator as star, and let's put a and as, let's say, hash. Okay, so let's run it. So you can see instead of next line there is hash in the last after the 4. So similarly we can also format our output. So let me put x as 6 and y as, let's say, 9. So let's print the value. So the formatting is used for looking better. So I am going to put, let's put s is and y is, and then we'll put the format. Format x comma y. So when we run it, so here there is an error in line number. So we have to put here semicolon, not comma. So you can see here the values are be printed. So here I had given hash, so therefore there is no next line. It has printed the value of x just after the hash. So now we will see the input function. So by using input function, user can input data. So let's put enter a number. So it will ask for user input. So I am just printing num. So let's run. So here it is asking for user input. So it has printed the number 77. So now let's change. Let me put here print int of. So I am changing the string to a integer. So let me comment the line, otherwise it will ask again and again. So I am just going to comment this. So now if I want to just say perform some addition inside this, let's say int, and then I am going to perform an addition of 6 plus 9. So if I run it, it will give value error. So for that we use our eval function. So instead of this, just I will put eval. So when I run it, it will give the output 15. Similarly we can also use other operators like multiplication. So it is giving the multiplication of 6 and 9. So now let's see about the multi-line. Okay, we will take multi-line input from the user. So I am going to put multi-line and then just put an empty list. So let's print tell me about yourself. So this will be a multi-line. So I am going to make a while statement, while to line equals, we will ask for the input, and then let's make if statement, if line, let's make it multi-line dot append, and then we'll make the argument as line. Let's make else statement, and here we'll just break. So let's make a variable final text equals, So I'll just put here next line, and then it will be joined multi-line. So I'll print a next line here. So let's print the final text input. And I'm going to print here final text. So let's run it. So let me run it once again, there will be an error. So let's run it. So tell me about yourself. So I'll just write hello, and let's say I am happy to learn Python and I love traveling. So you can see here the final output.